tayari?
You are ready?
Okay, I want to hear my view due to the campaign that we see in this country from the two principals, President Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga. According to my view on this BBI, I hope each and every person is aware of what is going on in this country. I want to alert Kenyans that you need to be more cautious when you are making decisions. According to some of the contents that we have seen at that reform, I've discovered some of the proposals that Kenyans given didn't include it at that. We have come to realize that executive has expanded, and that is not good to a country like Kenya. We know all the level of poverty that we live in, the debts that we have from foreign countries and local are now accumulating to trillions. And now telling Kenyans that you have increased other positions of leadership, that is not good. Why do you want to overburden Kenyans and yet they cannot be able to afford food for their children? On my side, I want to condemn that. Even though most of the members are championing these proposals just to raise their cycle funds, on my side, I say no. We need to have more and good consensus so that Kenyans can be satisfied, that Kenyans can be happy. So please, if you want this document to address all the problems that we have, kindly try to remove those positions. Let the ones we know be retained. Let me give an example of our country. We have been ruling under the constitution that was promulgated at 2010, and this constitution, I remember very well, was copy-pasted from the country that is well developed, and Kenyans complained due to many positions that were provided. Again, you have added other positions as a sign that you yourself, leaders, are the ones that you want to occupy those seats. I have had our governors still on the forefront of this, but they have forgotten. Last year, when they presented their budgets to the president, claiming that they want the money that was allocated to counties be increased so that they can be able to achieve what they want. But President said he does not have enough money, not unless they decide otherwise. But President himself said he was not having money at that time. So please, Kenyans, I don't know where this money will come from. I don't know where government will get money Because I have read that Kenyans, that counties, the money will get increased at 20%. Not unless somebody somewhere is lying to our people. Second, I have heard that youth, their businesses will be relieved on paying taxes. 7 years. Where will the Kenya be? And yet it depends on those taxes. But unless you want to tell us that you will continue to borrow more and more. These calculations that you are trying to give Kenyans, they are not true. Kenyans, kindly, it's good you make a right decision before you go to conclusions of passing this initiative. Kenyans, please don't get entertained with something that you don't know how it will get implemented. Please, we know these leaders, their interests, they want to remain in government, they want their children to continue ruling us. And it is good to address this issue earlier before things get worse. So, BBI, according to my view, is a big no. Don't rush yourself to go and present your signature. Think twice. Know that this government wants to occupy all. And we are asking ourselves, according to the Constitution 2010, some of the clauses have not been working and government has been assuming them. We had our women complaining years and years that the Constitution has never offered those positions according to them. So please, I don't think that some of the proposals that have put in this document, if it will go through, and what we expect to see, if it will happen, that state machineries intervene and maybe push this document to go through. Expect rule of dictatorial, and Kenyans will not have time to address or to question anyone, because how the Constitution will be implemented are those two principles who will decide. So please be cautious, don't rush, and please, this document should be disposed. It does not belong to us, it belongs to countries like US, developed countries, but Kenya, you know all how the economy has been creeping. So please be cautious and put it away and wait the right Kenyans who have good intention to these peoples to decide. Thank you for now. Maybe you media peoples, you ask a question and then we call it a day.
And what advice do you give to the two readers?
Okay, according to me, the advice that I can give them is, first of all, they are supposed to think on how they will fight COVID. We know very well how the spike has affected this country. And please don't put those monies to some unnecessary things. Put your interest aside. First of all, deal with COVID, and after you accept to involve each and every person to this initiative. We make amendments so that we can all be together. That is my advice I can give. Yes.
And to the Kenyans who in one way or the other can be affected or be beneficial to the BBI.
I'm saying this, Kenyans should get cautious on this document. I'm saying we have two principals who are the drivers of this initiative, and themselves are the ones who knows how this will get implemented. And it will be so bad to Kenyans if things will not turn the way they want. That is why I want to assure them and to alert them. They should not be in a hurry to pass this document. They should wait until they get satisfied points and those clauses that we read inside the document. And I want to get back to the constitution that was promulgated again. Like I have said in my content, we have so many areas that government is that this government is ruling assumed, and we are not supposed to be carried away by some of the sweetness that we read them inside, but we are supposed to think, how did they implemented the previous constitution? Which clauses did they skip? So be cautious. First of all, insist that we need some amendments, we need some consensus, we don't need to be pushed. That is why I'm saying, Kenyans, it is the high time you come out, you speak, because if you will continue to be quiet, we don't know how things will end. But Kenyans, kindly reason my points so that we can be able to save Kenya. Yes.
Okay, thanks for your views.
Thank you, and thank you again. Thank you, Kenyans. And I forgotten to mention my name. I'm Edwin Nguyo. Another name, future president. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Thanks.